Things are starting to come together now. You know, I can't with you fanboys. I really can't. I mean, all that crap you talked all offseason and already wanting Brian Johnson fired, and then I seen a few imbeciles wanting A.J. Brown traded. Yeah, that would have been a brilliant idea. Yeah, it's not like we needed a guy that caught 100+ yards tonight. Yeah, we didn't totally need that, did we? Oh, he's too much of a headache. Believe in every goddamn thing, jump into conclusions. You know, being still pissed off about Super Bowl 57, still being pissed off about the Christmas Eve debacle, and just having little to no enthusiasm, just being cynical and nonchalant so far, has really had its benefit for me because, you know, I took it as a way for me to just go with the flow, to just go in there, relaxed, composed, and it's definitely paid dividends. It allows me to just take a step back a little bit and kind of assess things for what they are, and it allowed me to think, you know, I'm willing to give Brian Johnson more of a chance. I'm willing to give him time. A.J. Brown, well, we're going to have to see what happens. I mean, there was literally no evidence of anything, yet many of you motherfuckers already jumped to conclusions. A.J. Brown was like, you know, you got to stop believing them clickbait. That's not exactly what he said, but that's basically what he alluded to. The offense looked a lot better. It still has its fair share of problems. Brian Johnson is definitely getting better. He's getting better with his play calls. He did make a few boneheaded decisions like that fake sneak to pass. That play completely crapped out. Although you definitely have to put blame on Jalen for forcing two of those passes, those two boneheaded interceptions. One of them was miscommunication, and at least the second one resulted in an immediate safety. But fifth dimensional chess right there, my friends. It would have been nice if A.J. Brown got a touchdown to finally silence the naysayers once and for all. It would have been nice, but you know what? We still got 7 points on that same drive anyway. You see, things started to click. Things started to improve. Even when we abandoned running 𝔡'Swift, he had a hell of a game today too. But even, just keep stuff simple. Go back to when we started going back to the curls, when we started going back to the slants, and we weren't just trying the skinny posts or the posts or the goes. These plays that take way too long to develop, and there's just nothing there. And then Jalen getting flushed out of the pocket, running around like a chicken with his head cut off half the time. I mean, at least he was able to scramble for a first down on a few of those occasions. But at least we started making the plays simple and shorter and quicker, because that allowed Jalen to get the ball out of his hands more quickly. Let A.J. Brown do his thing. Dallas Goedert was able to get some catches. Devontae Smith was doing his thing. And our defense played lights out. Baker Mayfield we showed Baker Mayfield, we reminded the world what he really is. He ain't nothing special. He was who we thought he was. And EC1 pointed out to me that Todd Bowles said, oh, Jalen can't read defenses or something like that. Yeah, Jalen had a fucking field day. In spite of those 2 interceptions, he started to look like his old self. I really wish he got that touchdown at A.J. Brown, but hey, we still got 7 anyway. Yeah, that's what happens when you give the opposing team bulletin board material. Yeah, it was nice for Rondé Barber to get respect and get his adulation for what he has contributed for that team, helping them that Super Bowl. Granted, it came at our expense, but for the second time, Tampa celebrated their Super Bowl year versus the Eagles. The Eagles whooped their ass. This time, it was not even close. It was pure domination. We should have scored more points than we did. We made some boneheaded decisions, but we're definitely cleaning it up. And we're seeing a massive jump in improvement. And I hope that gets talked about. I hope that gets addressed. I hope people are giving it... 𝔡'Swift, man, I swear, the Lions have to be one of the most retarded franchises. Yeah, good idea, guys. Let's just make our best. Yeah, we're a team trying to get better. We're trying to be great in the NFC. We're an upstart NFC team. Yeah, let's decide to trade arguably our best offensive player and trade him to the best team in the NFC. Yeah, good work, guys. Fucking imbeciles. Thank you, though. I will give you that. It was not even close. The score almost would have been 20. The score was almost 28-3. And no, that's actually not a reference to the Falcons, but rather it's a reference to an episode of Ben 10 where Max, Gwen, and Ben were in Philadelphia, and there was a baseball team, and this opposing team was a bunch of robots. And one of them said, "I don't know why you're talking. We beat you guys 28-3 last time we faced." So the final score ended up being 25-11. And who do we got next? Washington. Let's fucking talk, guys. Since you guys like to do that, despite the fact that you literally finished last in your division, despite the fact that you counted on our sloppy seconds, one of the biggest busts in NFL history, that underachieving piece of garbage Carson Wentz, to try to get you to the playoffs, that didn't work out, did it? You finished last in the division, you missed the friggin' playoffs, yet you're still thinking you have any room to talk, trying to dunk on us for choking in the Super Bowl. All that shit you guys talked all offseason long, showing the clip of where you hiding crying, showing memes with my face. Guess what? The pigeons have come home to roost. The grasshoppers have come home to Ann Island. See you next week.